Hi guys, how you doing out there? Welcome to What It Do Tarot. I appreciate you for stopping by here today to see what it do. I am doing end of the month energy reads. We're at the end of August 2022 and I can't believe it. It's going by so fast. So yeah guys, I appreciate you for being here with me. It's nice and bright and sunny still, and it's already like 4 something p.m. but it was a very vibrant day today, and I said, you know what, I forgot I need to do those end of the month energy reads. Let me get to it. So hope you're doing well. I hope wherever you are it's nice and beautiful, wherever you are, and you've had a good day today. And let's see who this is for. And if this is your first time stopping by here, what it do, I appreciate you for stopping by to see what kind of groove I got going over here. Pisces, sensitize, 12. Alright, breaks down to a 3. Gonna get a vibe for you here out of the Earth Warrior Oracles. And in a minute I'm gonna dim down the screen. I couldn't find the word. And if you're here returning with me here on What It Do, I appreciate you for stopping back by. Yes, I do. I appreciate you so very much for your time, your energy. And yeah, if any of you like, share, comment, or subscribe, I appreciate every single last one of those kind things that you've done for this channel and its growth. And so guys, let's get it. Let's see what we got for you, Pisces, dear water signs. All right, let's see what we get for you. Okay, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Okay. Ooh, flip back over. Okay. End of the month. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to take it down a little bit now. And if I can find the mouse, gosh. Take it down a little bit there so you can see. Okay. The number is 31 and the name on the card says Alhaz, Divine Might Foretold. And the antlers on that there deer or whatever creature that is, I think it's a deer, look very strong and vibrant. And at the top of his crown you have all that vibrant blue energy, and the background it's red. And I just love color, just period. I just love color. Anyway, let's go to the number 31. Which breaks down to a 4. So you have the 12, this breaks down to a 3, and then this one breaks down to a 4. So some progress moving forward. Let's find number 31. Okay, so it says here, it says, you know what is correct. You understand that any gain which comes from denying your values and compromising yourself creates a loss of soul. There are times when it may seem as though people who act without integrity are obtaining benefit without adverse repercussions. Life can seem unfair if you limit yourself to a strictly human perspective. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yet nothing escapes the attention of the spiritual worlds. Restorative action. Restorative action and balancing fairness is always in action at a higher level, according to divine timing and wisdom. Stay true to your integrity, put your faith in divine justice, and you will win in a way that brings benefit to many. So in this reading it says, don't let yourself down with behavior or attitudes that are unworthy of you. You have dignity within you and a right to be in the world with dignity, grace, and integrity. Whether in a small matter of apparent insignificance to anyone other than yourself, or in big matters where you feel your soul and perhaps the souls of others are on the line. Integrity will be your saving grace. You can be kind of heart, but also firm, as you refuse to allow anyone or anything to convince you that lowering your standards of acceptable behavior is warranted. Be in right relationship with yourself, and the divine justice will always be done, whether you see it happening or not. Put your faith in the good and true, and hold on guys, and you will successfully continue on your path. Others are relying on you to be true to yourself more than you may realize. You are strong enough to live with honor and self-respect. Yeah, so be as strong as those antlers. You know, have your game face on, know exactly who you are, and the divine, those powers are up there guiding you in your crown, letting you know what's next too. So yeah, sensitize and feel all of what is here for you at this present time, and everything that you go through. Also, just fill it out. If it doesn't feel right, doesn't feel correct, you don't have to go for any of that. You don't have to follow along. You don't have to be involved or any of that. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna pull these for you. I'm gonna light my incense cone. It's green and pretty, and hope it smells pretty good. Alright guys, Pisces, you are not going for no nonsense. And even though it may seem like people around you are benefiting and getting things with their nonsensical attitudes and behaviors, it's not time to even focus in on those people. You just keep doing you, because it's going to shine through in a whole different way, you know. So that's, at the end of the day, you know, that's all we really should ever be focused on is ourselves, because, you know, you can't change everybody and what they do and how they do it, you know. And maybe they'll learn from you by being so diligent and true to the game, you know, true to yourself, and, you know, not just going for it just because, you know, of the, like, the gratification on the tail end of it or something like that, you know, like whatever it gets you, or the outcome or something like, but, you know, like the way going about getting it was just ill or wrong, or, you know, not the path you want to take, or whatever the case. You're like, nah, I'm good, you know, I'll take this path over here. So, you know, you're just that sensitized, you're just in your emotions about a lot of different things right now, and the way that things are coming up and like presenting themselves, or how people are presenting themselves, and how you want to be seen, and how you want to perceive, how you want to be perceived. And you're allowing divine time to work, you know, and if you're not, you're learning how to go with the flow. So what else is going on with you? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, okay, well, there's things, you know, money comes, you know, and there's different ways to go about getting it. And I don't mean that I'm going to go out and do X, Y, and Z to go do it just because it worked for you. I'm not really about that life. You know, maybe like you have a family member or a friend or something. I'm just using this as an example. That makes good money stripping, or, you know, whatever, dancing, doing things, you know, whatever to make money. She make good money, you know. or whatever. She has a private channel or something like that. I don't know. And you're like, yeah, like, that's cool, you know, for you, but I don't roll that way, you know. So like something like that, you know. And you're like, dang, I'm so, you know, like more what's the word I want to use, like, I'm not saying that people like that don't have morals, but you know, you hold yourself with more integrity, right? That's what the word is. Right, you know, so it's like you have all this great integrity and you just refuse to be seen in a certain light. And so your first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. So you will get your fortune, you will get your light, you will get everything that's coming to you. It's just a matter of how hard you continue to work on yourself, all the different projects that you got going on. You know, maybe sometimes you just feel like it's just taking too long, you know, but everything is within due timing, divine timing at that, you know. So, you know, you've even had some projects of yours fall or fail, but don't be discouraged, you know. We learn from everything, literally, you know. And if these things didn't fall, that means that, you know, shoot, you didn't need to have any more lessons to learn, you know. You didn't need to have, you know, anything, you know. You didn't need any lessons, you know. You're just out there just living life perfect, and we all need lessons to go through. So, you know, of course you have this feeling of, well, how, you know, how is it that I'm going to get to this level of, you know, things failing and falling apart and everybody around me is taking this easy route out, and I refuse to do that. So Ace of Swords in reverse is like you didn't see, or you're not seeing clearly exactly how you would even get there, you know. Like, this whole divine timing thing is, you're kind of impatient, I guess, in a sense. So it's like you're allowing it to go, but at the same time you feel impatient because you're such a hard worker and everyone else is out there doing and getting and all these things. So then you have the Four of Cups. So it's like, you know, you now in terms of love, now if we're talking about projects and things like that, it's like you know that, like, there's this great project, you know that you know, like, you know that it's there, it just hasn't come around yet. Or if this is love, it's like, you know, you've had a lot of cups behind you, but you know there's still one that's around for you somewhere. It's coming, you just don't know where it's at, you know. So you're hopeful, and that's what I'm saying, like, you trust in the divine, but you're just kind of like a little impatient at this time. So maybe you're just surrounding yourselves with friends and people that are in the same energy space as you. Ten of Cups. Right, you're like, if I hang around, you know, people that I really enjoy being around, you know, like, at least I'll be in that groove of, you know, things are good and, you know, everything around me is good, you know, just happy. But I think ultimately, you know, you want that just all the way around, like, your whole life, you know, all the elements, all the categories, all of everything, you know. So here you have the Knight of Wands, and this here is like, you do things your way, you know, and regardless of what fell apart, you're gonna keep moving forward. You're not about to let anything stop your shine. And that's just that. You're not listening to what anybody else has to say. You may not even be taking anyone's advice, you know. You're like, yeah, whatever, I'll tell you exactly the way I see it, you know. Knight of Swords. It's like you're still growing, you know, in this Knight energy. It's not coming out a king or a queen, you know, quite yet. Like, so just give it time. Like, you're like in the you're like almost there. You're one step away. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, you're doing you. You're saying it how you say it, you know, and you're learning all at the same time. But still questioning, you know, like, when is it going to happen? But you know it's going to happen, okay? So that's your intuition telling you, you know, I know it's coming, you know, that Four of Cups, like this, whatever this is, like I said, whatever category, whether if it's love, whether if it's work, whether if it's all of it, you're just like, I've been waiting 25 lifetimes for it all to come to me, you know? So it's coming, you know, it's a process, you know, like the bee getting, you know, the pollen or whatever, however they make their honey, you know, it's all a process. So don't fret, okay? Keep your integrity, keep your energy, your frequency, your vibration high, and don't let anybody tell you anything about anything. You know what path you're on, okay? And so here you have the Hierophant. So maybe at this time you're learning a lot about God and or religions, or you're trying to get closer to have a relationship with God, or you're trying to or you know that he's the only one holding you down at this time, you know, allowing you to have that key in the background, like, I got the key, like, God's giving me mercy, and I, you know, I have my head together, my sanity, you know, I'm not out here broke, you know, X, Y, and Z. So right, things are going to definitely come in and change for you with the Chariot. So don't be worried. You know what I mean? Like, just, you're not worried because you're the Queen of Wands. So that's why, you know, you had the Seven of Wands out here and another ones. You like, look, I dance to the beat of my own tune. I'm doing it how I want to do it. So, you know, right, by you being a Pisces, maybe you have, you know, some fire in your chart somewhere too, you know, you just like a go-getter and you're kind of feisty a little bit in your energy, but feisty in a good way, you know. So, Eight of Cups, that's like, you know, you just kind of walked away from the things that fell apart, and you're just staying persistent. You know, you're moving forward. Like I said, you had the Eight of Swords here. So there were some things that you constantly were thinking about, you know, or maybe trying to figure out with some people or something like that. But most of the time that's really just going like back and forth in your mind, like constantly like thinking about, excuse me, the things that has happened. So I'm gonna get to Seer next. Let's see what we get for you, Pisces. If you're still here with me, I appreciate you so very much for rocking it here today. Appreciate you so very much. And yeah, I hope you stay for all three decks. Hope you come back. I hope you're enjoying the read. And yeah, that's what's up. Alright guys, so what do we have next on the second deck for you? Let's see what we get. At the bottom, I have Eight of Cups. So that was our last card right here. Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from, like I said, things, energies, nothing that just really wasn't right. You don't want to be around it. You know, you're just trying to advance. King of Cups. You're trying to advance yourself and get to all levels of everything. Someone that loves you, or ooh shoot, or you walked away from that person, because it is that Four of Cups. So you're like, gosh, I was even in love with somebody that even fell apart. Oh wow. And then the Hierophant falling right on top of the Hierophant, the same exact card. So If you didn't walk away from this relationship, it's like one is coming because you walked away from everything else. Ooh. Maybe you were talking to two people. Or maybe you walked away from him and you left it in God's hand. Now this other person is coming along. Maybe someone that you could work better with. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh no, I'm not going to take it because it's two cards. I only need one, but I have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So the King, I'm sorry, not the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So like that Chariot card, there's nothing really moving slow in your life anymore. You're having a lot of things move, and Four of Swords in reverse is like you're not really hurt by anything. You're not sitting there pondering on hurt or anything like that. So like I said, you're either have a close relationship with God, you're trying to get closer to God, you're trying to understand all this divine timing and you know what God is all about and who you are and all these things. And Ace of Sword, Ace of Pentacle in reverse though. So it's like with all those towers and everything happening, like I said, you're trying to understand this new beginning, this whole where is it at, you know. And you're just like, where is it? You're holding a pentacle, you know, and you're ready to see things grow in your life, but it's not here yet. You see what I'm saying? But it's coming. Okay, it is coming. And I did say that, okay, maybe you're growing, you know, you're like elevating because you were in the night energy. But overall, you are a Queen of Wands. You know exactly what's going on and how to operate in your own energy. You got, you know, a lot of vibrant energy. Things are popping for you and trying to take off, but it's just not moving at the momentum that you want it to move at. Oh yeah, at the bottom you have Five of Swords. So you've even doubted yourself. You know, like, am I doing the right things? Am I on the right path? You know, I was with this person and, you know, I walked away. Was that the right thing to do? You know, and I'm trying to understand what this means. You know, like, yeah, they were loving, but, you know, we really just didn't vibe or mesh that well, you know, or whatever, however the case. Or maybe you were talking to two guys trying to figure out, you know, the path. Is this, do I want to continue to date? You know, I don't want to date anybody. I'm just going to focus on myself or God or whatever the case, because I'm trying to, you know, have things grow and take off, you know. So, this could be seen in a lot of different ways. And, I'm going to get the last deck now. Okay. I'm going to go see yours one more time. Okay. See if I can figure out. Is this two guys? Is this one guy? What's going on here? No. Anyway. So guys, this is your last deck. Get yourself personalizers to top off, tip off, and read, whatever, however you word that. However, Pisces, it's all in divine timing, my dear, and you know, you just hold yourself up high with high honors, you know, because you got in there, regardless if you think so or not. King of Cups on the bottom. He's meshing himself in there. Don't walk away, girl. Don't walk away. Alright. So, let's see what we get next for you, my dears. Thank you for rocking it with me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And, of course, only if you like. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Alright, one more again. And bring this thing to a close. Alright, what do we have? What do I have for you? Alright, Taurus. Let's see. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So you were worried that things weren't going to work out in your favor, and things were going to have you, like, you know, like I was saying, like, you know, all these, or like the card was saying too, you know, like everybody's advancing, you know what I mean, but like, where's your opportunity? So you're like worried that you won't, your projects won't, or whatever, won't get off the ground, and you should stop thinking like that. First and foremost, even though things fall apart, you have to stay strong. Number one, first and foremost, you have to stay strong, stay believing in yourself. Okay? And here, you got a 6 of Cups. So, maybe there's someone in your space or environment that wants to work with you, that you have known for a long time, and you're thinking about love with this person. So maybe it is this King of Pentacles, and you walked away from the King of Cups. Maybe. And taking a leap of faith in a new direction, because you did have the 8 of Cups walking away. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's the Wheel of Fortune's right here. It was our first card, right? So it's like, don't worry, things are coming for you, okay? But now you have it in the reverse here, falling up underneath the 6 of Cups. So maybe that's just saying you walked away, and maybe you tried to go into a relationship with this other person, but maybe that's not really working out that great either. Or it's just meaning that it's just barely starting. There's no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that it's just barely starting, and there's no completion there. The wheel is all the way at the bottom, because it's just something with that Page of Cups, which you just thinking about it. Yeah, that's what that is. It's not at any completion. Oh my God, closure and completion merged. You're not at any completion with this relationship. It's barely, if it even has. I think it's just somebody that you're thinking about. And now you have 4 of Cups in reverse, and here you had it this way. So I think that this was the sector of love that we were talking about here. I think it's a combination read though. I think you have a lot of different projects that are going on also, but I mean, it could just fall in the sector of love, you know, like people, you know, like meeting up online, dating, you know, doing whatever they do, and then before you know it, they're like in a relationship or married or have kids, and you're like, I want to take my time and get to know you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe you feel comfortable with this other person that you know, so you're like, you know what, I kind of feel comfortable with this person. Maybe I should, I don't know, I did always kind of like them, maybe, you never know. And so then you won't be feeling like this anymore, because the cup will be filled by then. You won't be feeling sad and all like, oh, is there any love for me? Because you'll have love. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. So within divine timing, what's this say? Explore more. Not from the deck I wanted, but yeah. So it's time to get out there and just like, spread your wings just in any direction that you really want to. As long as you're not hurting anybody, it's nothing wrong with trying out something different, trying out something new, trying out something old. You just keep your integrity about yourself. Right? That's all I could really keep saying, because that's kind of what this whole thing is about. Continue to be who you are, the strong individual that you are. Don't allow anyone to break you, So things are going to come to in the time when they're supposed to. All right. So Oh yeah. It's definitely about some sort of business that you have going on. Alright. I'll stop it there. Live life and love. It's free. Okay. So get out there, be yourself, live life, do you always. Don't let anyone, you know, break you down. You are better than that, okay? And you got some beautiful little personalizer cards here to go along with the story. So first here it says invest more time. And whether that's in you, your business, or in this love, it's lust, not love. I don't know if that's the first person that you were involved with and you're like, this isn't working, you know, maybe it's just a whole lot of lovey-dovey feelings, you know, passionateness, but not anything more than that. Who knows? Self-esteem may need a boost. And, you know, from time to time with you thinking that, you know, your relationships, you know, failing, or your business is failing, or whatever, that can put you in a different type of energy space. So, you know, Pisces, you're better than that, baby. Healing is required though, okay? So take that time for yourself. You know, reflect on all the great ideas that you have and all the great things that you've done, all the great things that you want to keep doing. Continue to love yourself, love God, pray, you know, and you'll go far. The time has come. Exactly. Time to celebrate. Congrats. As long as you get serious about that business, all of those things will be. You're irresistible, honey, and highly intelligent. All right, your union is strengthening, so just believe, and most importantly, stay humble. All right, Pisces, it's been fun. Come back and rock with me anytime you like. I'm always just a click away. Take care, guys. Bye bye.